this project is what we have created for our final project for data engineering. We have created an application on financial stock analysis, wherein we will be using Databricks, Azure, Docker Hub, and the web app function of Azure. And with this, we have created a financial stock market analysis application. To have a description about what our project is about, we have taken a few companies, and we will be analyzing the data, stock market data from these companies. So for an example, we will be taking Meta, and we will be trying to predict what the metadata gives us information of. So as you can see, the metadata gives us all the information of the stock prices, which the last day opening stock price was 323. The highest that it went up to was 333 US dollars. At the same time, we have also created news articles which are relevant with the stock prices of Meta. This would enable any person who's willing to buy to buy a stock price to make an informed decision. Also, we have created a time series plot for all the stock prices. This would help any individual to make understand how the stock price have been going on since the past 2 to 3 years. So, for an example, if any user will click on our application on any particular region, he will be able to understand what was the open price, high price, low price of that particular day. So, and if anyone wants to zoom in to any date, he or she will be able to do that from this zoom in and zoom out options. So all of these have been inculcated in our project, and this would help any person who is in the stock market field to make more informed decisions using our application. Our application also enables any user to send personalized mail. Suppose I'm sending this information to my own mail ID so that I will be able to understand or get this data even in the future. So you can see that one of our project collaborators, Udyan Sachdev, has sent this mail will be coming from Udyan Sachdev, and we have got the metadata stock pricing. So coming back to our repository, Divya will be explaining on how what is the architectural functioning of our project. To you, Divya.
So moving on to the architecture of the repository of this project. So essentially, we are using multiple API calls for this project. Firstly, we are taking 100-day daily data from Alpha Vantage, which is basically the stock price for the last 100 days. And we have also done one pull of the last 20 years to store the historical data. Now, all this data is stored in a Delta table in Databricks, and this is updated. This has been scheduled to update every day. The second API that we are using is live data from FinHub. This API will give us the live data when the market is open. Relevant news articles are being sourced from MarketOx, which is also an API call directly to the web app. In the Azure platform, we have two different uses. The first is the Databricks, which is used to host Databricks workspace, which is used to host the Delta tables, and the second is the web app, which is done using the Docker image, which is hosted in Docker Hub. So the web app basically has two interfaces, as Ayush showed. The first is the web interface that you can directly you interact with, and the second is the Gmail SMTP, which is used to send the emails to you. Moving on to the load testing part of this architecture, we ran a load test for up to 20,000 users, and the response time in milliseconds was around 60,000. So this showed that our web app is able to handle at least up to 10,000 users without much issues. And yeah, moving on to the rest of the
Yes,
uh,
thank you, Divya. Yes. So the whole purpose of creating this project was so that we will be able to predict the stock prices and understand the stock prices of individual companies in a much better and effective way. We wanted to create a one-step solution for understanding the stock prices, understanding the news relevant to the stock prices, and visualize the stock prices.